United States protests.
Supreme Court.
President Nixon has just been impeached on both Article 1, abuse of power, and on Article 2, obstruction of Congress. The votes down party lines.
The House Judiciary Committee has just approved its first article of impeachment against President Nixon. The vote, 27 to 11.
Donald John Trump, President of the United States.
I, Gerald R. Ford, President of the United States,
is not guilty as charged in the first article of impeachment.
have granted, and by these presents do grant.
Donald John Trump, President of the United States, is not guilty as charged in the second article of impeachment.
A full, free, and absolute pardon unto Richard Nixon.
The verdict is in. Donald Trump will remain in office.
Concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
And all across the United States, school buildings sit empty. More than half of the country's students have been sent home.
Our numbers are going up, not going down. Hospitalization numbers are just starting to creep back up, and I'm very concerned by what we're seeing. And we think the most impactful thing we can do, short of going back to a stay-at-home order, is wearing face coverings when we can't practice physical distancing.
Tonight inside hospitals in the South and Midwest, some emergency rooms are now taking on a growing wave of COVID patients as officials brace for a tsunami of new infections. Doctors are overwhelmed and morgues are overrun.
Breaking news from the United States as President Donald Trump announces he and First Lady Melania Trump have tested positive for COVID-19. The president tweeted news about half an hour ago saying, "Tonight the First Lady and I tested positive for COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together."
Dozens of people gathered near MLK and Cary in North Las Vegas
to continue the discussion of change and injustice in our country.
I am fighting the same battle my mom and daddy fought in 1960. We fighting it in 2020.
It's not one generation, it's not one demographic that has to fix it. It's a community that looks like this. All ages, all colors, all races. Yeah.
Our white brothers and sisters are marching arm in arm with the Negro citizens of the country for the purpose of achieving this objective.
No justice, no peace! No justice! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
Going out with a bang. These were the scenes on the streets of Portland as Donald Trump's federal task force supposedly withdrew after weeks of clashes with locals.
Turning now to weather out west, hurricane force winds have prompted urgent red flag fire warnings tonight in Southern California, where a new wildfire has forced tens of thousands from their homes. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti reports tonight from the fire lines in Irvine, California.
The winds came with a vengeance, flames and thick
smoke darkening the sky.
This Southern California wildfire exploded in a matter of minutes, the flames being pushed by powerful
Santa Ana winds, the strongest all year.
Gusts topping 70 miles per hour. They've already jumped 2 major highways.
Erratic winds already taking a toll. Tonight, at least 2
first responders injured fighting this blaze.
We have some breaking news. Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
Antonin Scalia,
has died, apparently.
He was a powerful conservative voice,
liberal member of the court,
dedicated to defending the Constitution against what he saw as the nation's liberal drift.
Defending progressive principles, legal principles, values at the heart of the American experiment. And now the court obviously will be something that Trump and Mitch McConnell and others try to ram through a nominee.
Amy Coney Barrett,
Exactly 1 month after being nominated by President Trump, Amy Coney Barrett now joins the nation's highest court, concluding one of the quickest and most controversial Supreme Court confirmations in modern American history.
Republicans are standing by their vow not to consider Garland or any nominee before the November election.
What this administration and this Republican Senate has done is exercise the power that was given to us by the American people. We'll not be voting on this nominee. The next president's going to make the decision.
Last night, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said it would be a waste of time to meet nominee Merrick Garland and insisted that Congress must wait until Americans elect a new president.
Supreme Court
wildfire
protests